All right, now if you want to look something like me, you want to be, you want to have your body all looking good or whatever. Just keep in mind, I don't keep my body like this because I want to look good. My body looks like this because it's the side effect of living a certain lifestyle, all right? So keep that kind of stuff in mind. I'm gonna show you guys the kind of stuff I got in my refrigerator in order to maintain the kind of physique that you want with minimal like extra work and like working out every single day. If you think that stuff is necessary, that's wrong. That's actually like old kind of teaching. Now you see this right here when I'm eating, it's just some like fried up carrots and asparagus. I like to use natural ingredients, keep it real simple. You don't gotta overthink things and make it too complicated. When you make it too complicated, it's easy to mess up or easy to just break all your progress, relapse and go back to something else. A lot of people overthink a lot of things, and I'm trying here to tell you that's not necessary. It's just carrots simmered in normal natural butter, just butter with a little bit of salt on it, pink Himalayan salt, natural butter, just regular salted butter. None of that. If you look up like things like margarine and stuff, it's like the list is like 50 ingredients. Now the stuff I'm gonna show you inside my refrigerator, you're probably gonna be surprised because I maintain my physique without going to the gym all the time, and I look like this, right? This is what I look like, and I haven't been to the gym in I haven't been to the gym in over a week, but at the same time, the things I do, the daily practices and the lifestyle is what creates the results, all right? So a lot of people think that you gotta be in the gym working all day. People think that you gotta eat carrots and asparagus all day. It's just that I'm eating this right now because I was fasting all day. I ain't eating nothing today, and what is it, 5:53 p.m.? And this is my first meal, right? Because this is just what I want to do. Sometimes when I detox or having a long weekend of eating a whole bunch of junk food, I try to eat a little healthy. Now, I'm gonna show you what's in the refrigerator real quick, all right? Now, some of the stuff I'm gonna show you, you're probably gonna be surprised at because everything's not hunky-dory natural. Now, when I'm eating healthy, of course I like to eat healthy, but at the same time, I like to eat junk food too sometimes, So I got a whole big old chocolate cake. It's a 5-layer chocolate cake. Now this ain't something you eat all the time. This is like special occasions, but eating stuff like this is what kind of helps keep you sane. So while you're doing all this strict diet time, when it's time to eat strictly, when it's time to take things seriously, when you're fasting, when you decide that you want to eat something, sometimes it's okay to have a little bit of junk food. Let me show you. I know a lot of y'all gonna be looking crazy. Like, look, first off, I just moved in. I lost everything and had to rebuild everything, but God bless me, so I'm trying to show y'all. Right here I got carrots and asparagus. Oh, I got carrots. I just made the asparagus and carrots like you just saw. Little ball right there, nothing special. I got some broccoli up in here. Oranges, some watermelon that's halfway cut, and that's a chocolate cake, you know what I'm saying? I think they call it the devil chocolate, devil cake, devil, something like that, but here you go. Almond milk, oat milk, a little bit of juice, I got the water, but this is flavored water, strawberry water, grape flavored water, so zero sugar. Some sweet potatoes right here, cooked up sweet potatoes, that's for my daughter. It's right here, some fruit spread, I like a little jelly type stuff. As far as my fat that I cook with, I prefer butter, like just straight butter, like real butter. Like, so when you look at the ingredients, let me show you right now. You look at the ingredients of this. What does the ingredients say? The ingredients say, I'm trying to get it in focus. Come on. There you go. Pasteurized cream, in parentheses, milk, and salt. That's all it is. Look, compared to something like margarine, it's crazy amount. Now, this research that's coming out that, a lot of these oils and stuff that you cook with, it breaks it down and it destroys the healthiness of it, so it's kind of like if you're using oil, you shouldn't be cooking with it unless it's certain types of oil, because it breaks down and biodegrades after you reach a certain temperature. But some of the best oils to use, I'll say, is coconut oil if you're gonna be stir frying something like that, or just use butter. You know, I got some eggs up in here. There's some mangoes and like nectarines, more mangoes. My little yogurts, I got those on sale. They're like $1, like high protein or something like that. You know, it's not the best source of protein or anything, but you know, it's all about having healthier choices compared to just eating anything. You know, pineapple right here. This is all. I had a whole counter full of fruit and everything, but everything, you know, it's sliced up. You put it in the refrigerator. You know, oranges, before they start getting overripe or start going bad, you throw them in the fridge. You know, and in here, got a little cheese. I got some little cheese, Velveeta cheese. You know, for when I want to make some nacho dip. Because I'm not super gung ho on being uptight about your diet. I think it's good to have some junk food sometimes because it gives you a sense of balance, right? Look at the freezer. See in here, I got like some breads, like fresh, like super breads. I got like very minimal ingredients. So look at that. Baked for you. It's got flour, bread flour, oatmeal, olive oil, honey, salt, and yeast. That's it. That's all that's in there. There's some more bread here. You know, I got a couple of pizzas. Those are for my kids mostly. Ice. I make my own ice, so it's just the little ice tray. I put my own distilled water or bottled water, just some kind of your own water in there. Don't drink the tap water. Don't use this water. Don't use this ice machine because that uses tap water, and you'll know them lines and everything. That mess is dirty. You know, them lines ain't never clean. The tap water ain't clean. It ain't filtered. Just don't use it. You know. And then they got some junk food yogurts. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just all super healthy yogurts. Yogurt isn't even. Some people are lactose intolerant, can't even have yogurt anymore. You know, look at this. Ice cream sandwiches. You know, as you see, I got the Kroger brand. I don't be getting nothing fancy. Ice pack. I got some frozen blueberries here. Got some shrimp, chicken livers, and some pork chops. You see, this stuff is in the freezer because I don't even be eating shrimp and pork chops, and I don't be eating steak and stuff like that all the time. But you know, I would say, as far as beef goes, like real steak, or like a grass-fed beef. If you want to be super healthy, get the grass-fed steak. All right, you know, cook it yourself. Don't burn the heck out and make it all tough. You can make it real good, and actually, beef is really good for you because there's a lot of good things that come in it, like vitamins, good amount of fat. A lot of people mess up because they try to they get that cheap beef. You know, people eating that kind of beef every single day, like that beef that comes from the store that's like on sale, $2 for a big old pound or something like that. That ain't gonna be good for you, you know. But if you eat something, if you do want to eat something like that, it's okay in moderation. You know what I'm saying? Like, see, like I got that pork chops. I can't even remember last time I had pork chops. Shrimp, I barely even eat that. I love salmon, but there ain't nothing in there because if I get salmon, it's not gonna be frozen. It's gonna be fresh, and I'm eating it like within a few days. So there ain't nothing in here, you know. So like, what I'm trying to say is, when you live a certain lifestyle, not to say that it don't matter what you got in your refrigerator, because it's real important, but you can get away with breaking a lot of rules when you incorporate intermittent fasting, right? So intermittent fasting, what's that? Intermittent fasting is when you allow your body to stop working, right? Your digestive system, that's one of the most taxing things your body can do every single day, all day. There's no coincidence. So after you eat a huge full meal of a lot of stuff that takes a lot of energy to digest, you feel sleepy, right? You get all sleepy and lethargic afterwards because digestion takes up a lot of energy, right? A lot of your blood goes to your gut so it can use it to absorb and digest that food, all right? So what intermittent fasting does, it gives your body a break from digesting. So you ate your meal, hopefully a good meal, the night before, and then if you spend the next day, whenever you decide to fast, if you wait till, like me, it was probably 5:40 when I started eating this, you know, because I started shooting the video. So, you know, you spend most of the day not eating, right? And what that does, allows your gut to take a rest, and it promotes the healing factors of fasting, right? It allows your body to heal and repair damaged cells that's inside your body. Not just damaged cells, but as well as when you start getting hungry, you switch over from consuming carbs stored in the bloodstream to your body's fat storage. So you got fat to store. So you switch from using sugar as fuel to fat as fuel. There's a lot of benefits from that. Besides the anti-cancer benefits, the healing properties of it, it basically comes almost like a natural anti-aging type of thing with your body. It helps your body to recover better. It helps your body to, you can retain more energy. If you work out in a fasted state, you can actually boost your testosterone naturally. Men, listen up. So if that piques your interest at all and you want to learn more about it, you should check out my book that I wrote. It's on Amazon, called Even Jesus Fasted. Now, it's not a book about religion or anything, but this book is made to give you a good introductory sense of the benefits of fasting. Some of the things you can do, some of the ways to make fasting easier so you can start using your stored fat as energy. You can start building your testosterone naturally, start cleansing your body out so then you can ultimately live a healthy life and be as productive and have the most energy as possible. There's so many benefits of it. Intermittent fasting is one of the missing links for this whole keto diet, because a lot of people think, oh yeah, keto diet is the ketones, and ketones is the thing that's only found in foods that have fat, right? So as well as your stored fat, So if you're not fasting and you're just eating fat, then you're eating food that's high in caloric value. It has a lot of calories in it. And there's nothing wrong with eating a lot of fat, but when you're eating a lot of fat all day, you may have started entering this keto thing with hopes of losing weight, and then you may end up just gaining weight and getting fatter, end up getting diabetes or something like that. A lot of people, if you don't know what you're doing with the whole keto thing, you can mess yourself up, because a lot of people just want to follow a trend. So I'm trying to tell you, you can get away with eating stuff like ice cream. Any ice creams? Oh, dang, my daughter ate the last one. I don't even know. She left the box in here. Little kids. If you got kids, you know what I'm talking about. You can have, you don't have to have the super healthy yogurts. You can eat the little junk food yogurts in moderation. Get yourself some little pizzas in moderation. You can eat pork chops, you can eat fried chicken. Hell, you can eat McDonald's if you want to in moderation. I wouldn't suggest McDonald's because, I would say In-N-Out is probably better than McDonald's, because at least In-N-Out, they cut their fries fresh that day versus them coming in a freezer, So it's all about making healthy choices. So if you're gonna eat one regularly, you gotta choose one that's healthier. Like, if it was me, if I was gonna eat one every weekend, it would probably be In-N-Out versus McDonald's. Some people are like, bro, I don't care. That's beside the point. The same thing with these yogurt chips. These ones. See, you could easily get the little Yoplait ones that got nothing but a bunch of sugar. It's almost like the equivalent to, something like this, but instead of a tube, it's like in a little pouch or a little cup. And instead of getting that, get something like this, right? It's got more protein, and it's not it's not like soy protein or whey protein or something added to it. It's just a more dense type of yogurt. It's like less sugar, more protein. So when you're weighing out the thing, they can only fit so much stuff in here, You can only fit so much fat, so much sugar, and so much protein. So when they take out less sugar, they don't add sugar, something's got to take up the remainder of that space. A more dense type of yogurt. It's just an example. This is the reason why it's so important to read your nutrition facts on your food. Look at the nutrition facts, look at the ingredients on your food to see what you eat, and make sure you keep things in moderation. Because things like intermittent fasting, that's going to help your body with repairing the damaged cells that a lot of these foods that have bad side effects on, right? Sorry if you hear the sound of the refrigerator or background noise or whatever, but basically what I'm trying to say is intermittent fasting. If you don't know how to do intermittent fasting, I suggest you check out some other videos, or do yourself a favor. It's only $5 on Amazon. Check it out right now. Go and get it. If you were lucky, one of the few lucky ones, I made it free for a little while, but depending on when you watch this video, it may not be free no more. But I'm only keeping the price at $5 because it's just a good book for people who are beginners. You want to learn about intermittent fasting, the whole itis effect and how it affects your body, how it drains your energy. And when I mean itis, I mean that sleepy feeling you get after you eat a huge, full, super dense meal. All right, now if you want to look something like me, you want to be, you want to have your body all looking good or whatever. Just keep in mind, I don't keep my body like this because I want to look good. my body looks like this because it's a side effect of living a certain lifestyle. All right, so keep that kind of stuff in mind, and I'll see you guys on the next one.